To make these beautiful little burgundy tassel earrings, we're going to be using a gold-plated ear hook, a 5mm jump ring, a crystal, the beautiful tassel itself, and a 2-inch eye pin. Tool-wise, I've got some side cutters, round nose pliers, and 2 pairs of flat nose pliers. Very easily, we're just going to open the jump ring. So take the 5mm jump ring, and you want the split facing upwards. You're then going to position your flat nose pliers on one side of the jump ring. You then want to take your second pair of pliers across the opposite side of the jump ring, and we're just going to pull one side towards us to open it. This makes it easy for when we want to close the jump ring back together, so it just reconnects and there's no gaps. So we're just going to open that up. I'm going to move my left hand away but keep the right hand on the jump ring. Obviously reverse that if you're left-handed. You then want to attach the tassel. So while the jump ring's still open, we're going to take the tassel, the loop on the top, and hook that onto the open jump ring. Whilst it's open, I'm also going to attach the eye pin. So the loop on the eye pin is going to go onto the same jump ring. And then I'm going to close the jump ring back together the same way that we opened it. And therefore we make sure there's no gaps. Take the eye pin to the top, and you're going to thread your crystal onto the eye pin. So I'm just going to pop that on and let that go down to the bottom of the eye pin. Pick up the round nose pliers, and you're going to place the pliers directly above the crystal bead so there's no gap. With a nice firm grip, I'm going to use my thumb to push the pin at a 90-degree angle away from me. I'm then going to reposition the pliers, so I'm just going to release my grip and move the pliers so they're placed on top of the hook I've just created. I then want to take my finger and hold it against the pliers, and I'm going to come over the top of the pliers and then with my thumb down towards the bead mat. We're going to take the pliers away so we've got a nice neat loop forming there, and we're going to put the bottom prong into the loop and one on top, and then this will secure it whilst I wrap my eye pin around. So I'm going to go under the pliers and round to the front, and as I do I'm coiling down ever so slightly. So I'm creating a coil with the wire to the bead. So I've done 2 wraps there, and now I'm going to take that excess wire away. So we're just going to lift that up, use the smooth edge of our cutters to get nice and tight into the coil that we've created, giving us a beautiful neat loop at the top. Take your flat nose pliers, and we're going to open the ear hook loop. So I'm supporting that with my thumbnail on the neck of the ear hook, and then I'm just going to open by twisting upwards in a smooth motion to open the ear hook loop. You'll notice I'm not going to let go with my left hand, and I'm just going to pick up the loop we created with the eye pin to hook onto the open ear hook. I'm leaving this over the side of my finger so it doesn't get in the way whilst I close the hook back together. So I'm just going back from the motion I did to open it, I'm just going backwards, and that will give you the beautiful burgundy tassel earring.